Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Ellie's channel. Hope everyone has a blessed and safe day and safe and blessed weekend. God bless. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing more of Jesus' miracles taken from the book of Luke. And just a reminder that from my last video, I just wanted to remind you guys, just so there's no confusion, that there are miracles that are repeated throughout the four gospels. So I may read one miracle that Jesus performed, but then we could read that same miracle later on in another gospel. So I just wanted to get that out the way again, so that way again nobody's confused, because it did confuse me at one point. But the way I can explain that is, yes, even though it's the same miracle, it's like being worded in a different way or in a different perspective, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna dive right into it, and I'm gonna be sharing his miracles from the four gospels only, and yeah, we're gonna take it from there. So Jesus' miracles from the book of Luke. And we're gonna be reading right now chapter 4 from Luke, verses 31 through 37, which reads, Then Jesus, a man with an evil spirit. Then Jesus went to Capernaum, a town in Galilee, where he taught the people on the Sabbath. They were all amazed at the way he taught, because he spoke with authority. In the synagogue was a man who had the spirit of an evil demon in him. He screamed out in a loud voice, "Ah, what do you want with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Are you here to destroy us? I know who you are. You are God's holy messenger." Jesus ordered the spirit, "Be quiet and come out of the man." The demon threw the man down in front of them and went out of him without doing him any harm. The people were all amazed and said to one another, "What kind of words are these? With authority and power this man gives orders to the evil spirits, and they come out." And the report about Jesus spread everywhere in that region. Jesus heals many people, verses 38 through 41. Jesus left the synagogue and went to Simon's home. Simon's mother-in-law was sick with a high fever, and they spoke to Jesus about her. He went and stood at her bedside and ordered the fever to leave her. The fever never left her, and she got up at once and began to wait on them. After sunset, all who had friends who were sick with various diseases brought them to Jesus. He placed his hands on every one of them and healed them all. Demons also went out from many people, screaming, "You are the Son of God." Jesus gave the demons an order and would not let them speak, because they knew he was the Messiah. The next miracle is taken from chapter 5, Luke chapter 5. Jesus heals a paralyzed man, 17 through 26. One day when Jesus was teaching, some Pharisees and teachers of the law were sitting there, who had come from every town in Galilee and Judea and from Jerusalem. The power of the Lord was present for Jesus to heal the sick. Some men came carrying a paralyzed man on a bed, and they tried to carry him into the house and put him in front of Jesus. Because of the crowd, however, they could find no way to take him in. So they carried him on the roof, made an opening in the tiles, and let him down on his bed in the middle of the group in front of Jesus. When Jesus saw how much faith they had, he said to the man, "Your sins are forgiven, my friend." The teachers of the law and the Pharisees began to say to themselves, "Who is this man who speaks such blasphemy? God is the only one who can forgive sins." Jesus knew their thoughts and said to them, Why do you think such things? Is it easier to say, 'Your sins are forgiven you,' or to say, 'Get up and walk'? I will prove to you then that the Son of Man has authority on earth to forgive sins." So he said to the paralyzed man, "I tell you, Get up, pick up your bed, and go home. At once the man got up in front of them all, took the bed he had been lying on, and went home, praising God. They were all completely amazed. Full of fear, they praised God, saying, "What marvelous things we have seen today." And that was from chapter 5 from the book of Luke, verses 17 through 26. So this next one is going to be taken from Luke 6, verses 6 through 11, the man with a paralyzed hand. On another Sabbath, Jesus went into a synagogue and taught. A man was there whose right hand was paralyzed. Some teachers of the law and some Pharisees wanted a reason to accuse Jesus of doing wrong. So they watched him closely to see if he would heal on the Sabbath. But Jesus knew their thoughts and said to the man, "Stand up and come here to the front." The man got up and stood there. Then Jesus said to them, "I ask you, what does your law allow us to do on the Sabbath? To help or to harm? To save a man's life or to destroy it?" He looked around at them all, and he said to the man, "Stretch out your hand." He did so, and his hand became well again. They were filled with rage and began to discuss among themselves what they could do to Jesus. Jesus teaches and heals. Luke 6, 17 through 19. When Jesus had come down from the hill with the apostles, he stood on a level place with a large number of his disciples. A large crowd of people was there from all over Judea and from Jerusalem and from the coast cities of Tyre and Sidon. They had come to hear him and to be healed of their diseases. Those who were troubled by evil spirits also came and were healed. All the people tried to touch him, for power was going out from him and healing them all. So we're going to stop there. There's many other miracles, as I mentioned, and some of them are repeated. I just wanted to give a breakthrough of the miracles that he performs from the 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. So my next video will actually be my last video, because then it'll be from the book of John. And then after John, I believe it's Acts. Yeah, it's Acts. So we're going to stop it right there, and then I'm going to get into another topic. So I hope everyone gets through to these videos and understands the message behind these videos. If you don't, pray to God about it, to give you guidance, to give you discernment and understanding, and he will, on his timing, of course. So please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you have any questions, or just comment down below. Be respectful, and God bless you all, and I will see you again next time. Bye.